And of course, you are inside alive 1 to 5 on this World of Worship Wednesday. Good afternoon, good afternoon. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Sign on, rock on, roll on, jump on. Whatever you gotta do, just ensure that you are on the live, okay? I gotta say good afternoon to my friends listening to us on the FM band at 101.1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. My friends listening to us online at www.love101.org. Hello. And my friends listening to us via the app that you have downloaded from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. How are ya? Taxi drivers, bus drivers, conductors and conductresses, passengers. Conductor, yeah, I said that already, right? Essential service workers, gas stations, stores, supermarkets, everybody. And remember, when you come on the live, please share it and also comment, because after highlights in the news, I mark the register. Yeah, you're in the classroom, 1 to 5, the Alive Academy classroom. Hey, I'm Sara-Ann, the chirpy one, keeping your company today. And Zara Live 1 to 5. Hey, today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. In a moment, I'll bring you highlights from the news. 1:45 Menticize, that's mental exercise. 2 o'clock prayer blast with Assistant Pastor Damian Johnson of the Holy Ghost Power Ministries International. 2:15, we feature worship artist of the day, Miranda Curtis. 3 o'clock, the Love Drama House, Making Lemonade, Sip and Talk. Now, Fabian, my producer, good afternoon to you. Last week, I didn't have any lemonade to sip on. This week, it can't be like that, okay? I need to sip something if I'm talking about lemonade. Please, at least, Fabian, please ensure that I have, my little champagne glass. I have with a little lemonade in there, because that's what we're talking about, right? So yeah, sip and talk and you meet the cast. I can't wait. 3:45 celebrations. So at that time we do birthdays and anniversary greetings. 4 o'clock small people show with Auntie Colleen. 4:30 youth sounds. Then 4:55 we wrap it all up inside a live. It's Wow Wednesday, the 13th of April 2022. It is now time for highlights from the news at this time. Now, U.S. students could face increased tuition fees. The Pro Vice Chancellor and Principal of the St. Augustine campus of the University of the West Indies, UWI, Professor Brian Copeland, earlier today confirmed that the tertiary institution is seeking to increase its tuition fees. Me do not like this. Speaking on a local radio talk show, Professor Copeland, who is due to demit office in July, said that a final decision will most likely be taken when the University Council meets on the 29th of April. Copeland, who gave no indication as to the level of fee increase being sought, nonetheless defended the move, telling radio listeners that there were students who were not yet born now attending the university when the fees were last adjusted in 2001. He said last year the campus recorded a slight surplus, but that it went straight to bolster the situation with one of the faculties. Now, more institutions to take part in Coding in Schools program. The Ministry of Education and Youth is looking to increase the number of institutions participating in the Coding in Schools program. The initiative is designed to develop students' abilities in logical and critical thinking, problem solving, collaboration, teamwork, and mathematics, among other skills. Portfolio Minister Favor Williams says following the ministry's assessment of the program and stakeholder consultations, we are now at the point where we can expand it to more schools across the island. In other news, taxi operator murdered in Portmore. Gosh, this is so sad. Now, a male taxi operator was gunned down along Cumberland Boulevard in Portmore, St. Catherine this morning. The attack happened about 9:20 a.m. It is reported that the cabbie was at a taxi stand along the roadway when men on a motorbike came up and opened fire. The driver was hit and the attackers escaped. The area has been cordoned off by crime scene detectives. Oh my goodness. Sad news every day. Now, there is a call for increased immigration training to close labor gap. So, amid the chronic brain drain plaguing Jamaica, various stakeholders are suggesting strategies, including increased immigration, to compensate for the shortfall. The Planning Institute of Jamaica's PIOJ 2019 Economic and Social Survey of Jamaica revealed that before 2010, the Jamaican population increased by an average of 10,000 persons annually. However, since 2017, population decline have been recorded each year, which has further diminished the local pool of skilled labor. Chief Executive Officer and Chairman of the Musson Group, Paul B. Scott, noted that these trends have significant implications for Jamaica's future growth prospects, as the declining birth rate and the relatively low unemployment rate of 7% makes finding skilled labor more difficult. Interesting. Finally, in highlights from the news, 32,000 students still missing from classrooms. So, the Education Ministry has still not been able to track down more than 32,000 students who have been missing from the formal education system since March 2020, when the novel coronavirus pandemic hit. In an update on the Yard to Yard Find the Child initiative, which the ministry launched last year, Education Minister Favour Williams told Parliament yesterday that 103 million was spent and 1,793 persons engaged in the search to find the students. The Yard to Yard Find the Child initiative was launched after the ministry reported that about 120,000 students were not showing up online for classes nor using any other avenues that were put in place to continue learning. Following several weeks of a staggered approach to the return of face to face instruction in the classroom, the vaccination target among secondary school students was abandoned alongside physical distancing requirements for the classroom, and schools were advised to return fully to the classroom after the midterm break in March. And those are the highlights from the news at this time, Wednesday, April 13, 2022. We trust that you were, as usual, informed. Now it's time for me to go ahead and mark the register. My friends on the WhatsApp Live, 876-997-3125. Good afternoon to you. Jump onto the Facebook or YouTube Live, whichever one you can, okay? Jump on to that. Now let's see, we have the first person, Diane Walters, Eva Early, Marva Linda, good afternoon, Freddie Bless, good afternoon, Ricardo Porcius, Kareen Bennett, Joan Tomlinson, Winsome Campbell present, Kathleen, good afternoon to you, Carleen Mills, how are ya? Marva Miller, Jacqueline Koch, Erlene Grant, Carleen Mendez, Angela Hackett, Carol Miller, good afternoon. Virtue Girl Douglas, Sandra Graham, Winston Plummer, Sonia Hamilton, Cynthia Williams, Marshall Lawrence, Esther Anglin. Brian, good afternoon to you, Brian. Dodian Gordon Williams. Andrew Grace, Sister Phyllis Cooper, good afternoon. Angela Walsh, Sandra Ellison, Cherry Meredith. It's a long time I don't see you, Cherry. Oh, no. You're usually on the WhatsApp. My bad. Melanie Johnson, good afternoon. Laurel Thomas Garrick, registered nurse attendant from Florida. Francis Hutchie Lewis. Yung may tongue twisting. Ah, Mordell Gordon, good afternoon. Terry Meredith, Sandra Graham, Edward Wedderburn, Ben Reese Clark, good afternoon. Merle Grant, Denise Lowe, Claudette Ellis, Vivian Brown, Sandra May, Blinky Brown, Marlene DeCosta, Vivian Williams, got you, Dallas Blake, Anne Marie Davidson, Carlene Gardner, good afternoon. Therese Wilson, Christine Joseph, Kathleen Cunningham, good afternoon to you. And I think I got everybody on the Facebook and YouTube. So let's say hi to some of the persons on WhatsApp. I can't get everybody on WhatsApp. Hey, Patricia Anderson, good afternoon. I see you. So who was first in the WhatsApp class? Sister Bradshaw, good afternoon to you. Charmaine, Mom, Sister Bradshaw, you're very previous though. Very much previous. Sister Phyllis, I see you. Joe Dawkins from Connecticut. Rose from Hampton Green. Angela Hackett. Edna from Bay. Della Rica from Big Yard St. Elizabeth. Sister Benjamin from Grantsman Avenue. Emily, I can't get everybody. Auntie Bobette. Nikki Brown from James Hill. Idona from Morris Hall. Everybody on the WhatsApp Live, good afternoon to you. It's a World of Worship Wednesday. Inside Live 1 to 5. And we're ready. Thank you guys so much for jumping on the live and watching.